I got on audio. So we've got grief with mum, we've got release from mum, and we've got self-worth with mother. And hold. Indifference, apathy, letting go, compassion, sadness. It's got sadness as well. Shame, got shame and powerlessness. Yeah, you got everything. So we need to go to another element. Large intestine's the one. Yeah. Heaps of people, I only have to do this bit and they just go and feel, so yeah, I've got all those too. The big one is, they're all big, like the grief of it, but it's the letting go. We can't let go of her. We can't let go of the mother. They're still sitting on their shoulder and with that powerlessness and just giving our lives over to what they wanted at the expense of our worth, Yeah. And the effect it's had on our lives, our happiness.
I've seen the tissue are all sold out.
Yeah.
I say, shit, that's big.
Yeah.
You practice it. You need to be a room or safe room and they just go and
Yeah.
come back. And...
Oh, it did have that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. But see,
don't stop doing it.
Yeah, so with Divine Truth people, it's all half the time I just identify it and they just dissolve and I said, that's it, that's the session. And I said, you can do that for yourself, trying. Because usually we get emotional when somebody tells us and then it hits us. But
Yes.
we got to be able to do it for ourselves, to go where you just went by yourself, that willingness to go there again and stay there for a long time.
Yes.
So that's going to be your challenge, so
Yes.
that will be stuff that you can do, I don't want to, it doesn't work, I just want to be happy, you can do all those blocks yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, but so, the aim is to get to where you just went. So
for me it's good.
There's nowhere
for
else
me,
there's nowhere else to go now.
Yeah,
So
it's the thing. Yeah, it's the
so it's
thing.
in perfect fits with. With
That's
the
next big thing.
Yeah.
Just nothing matter beside that right now.
Because you're at the course.
Yeah.
So that's the holy grail.
Yes, that's the holy grail for me.
So I'll just say, take your money and go now. But
Give me your account.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will make a transfer, a bank transfer.
But
Gary, I'm surprised that I had always lung disease as a child, and nothing come with the lung meridian.
lungs worth though. Lung Lungs are grief.
So, but it didn't come positive in the test
For lung.
for lung.
Yeah.
But I have a lot of grief and a lot of
Yeah.
issues with my lung.
Yeah. Sometimes they don't. Oh, you've got a large intestine problem. The emotion must be in large intestine. Could be in another meridian. Could be in another one.
Okay.
Because it's too boxed in, and there's other stuff we don't know.
Okay.
So.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
See, I'm the same because I've got COPD, like breathing. If I run, I get puffed. But see, that's just
like asthma, I think.
Yeah, it's sort of like
Sort
that,
of.
but not quite. But it's sort of like that's you see, lungs are grief. So that's why the coronavirus, because no one cries.
Yes. Yes.
It's all in their lungs.
Yes. Yes.
So,
Exactly. Everybody has
Yeah.
lots of
Yeah.
grief in there.
Yeah, but I mean, I could test that there's muscles that relate to the meridians. So I learnt about, 100 muscles. I could test lung muscle, and that could be weak,
Yes.
or your large intestinal muscle could be weak.
Can you test my lung muscle just to know if my lung is still weak or it has improved? Because I had no lung in problem since I was in my 20. I got out of home, and in my 26 maybe my last time I get something in my lung, and I don't understand. I didn't do any healing thing, so I always thought it will come back when I'm old and I'm going to die from something with my lung. But maybe it's better now. I don't know.
Let's have a look. I'll just put them in circuit. Okay. You don't have to do anything. Just hold. Pierre needs to worry about his lungs. No, Pierre needs to grieve. The grief will fix him. Because lungs are all grief. See how much people they want to know. Am I getting better? No, you just got to cry more. And
It doesn't like I want a different answer.
It's just sort of like
it's always the same answer.
it's the thing, and people don't want it.
I don't want this one.
And
I
you know
want
what else? It doesn't even matter if you die. What? I'm paying you to stay alive. I'm paying you good money to make me stay alive. I said, it's just a transition. Yeah, but people do that and they say, homeopath. I'll have a homeopathic. And I said, yeah, you can have one. And look, some people with chronic stuff, you can do both. You can have a good homeopathic, but if you don't do the emotion, you can swallow as much stuff as you like, and it might actually help. It might help, but in terms of, it's just holding.
You are talking about homeopathy. Yeah.
I did them as well.
You were suggesting homeopathy.
Well, I just muscle tested which one.
Okay.
You can do nothing. You can't muscle test.
That's cool.
Just went down the homeopathic chart and you said,
Wow.
you need this one.
That's pretty cool.
It was fascinating.
That's fascinating because you can test
Do
anything.
anything. Yeah, I was doing viruses, going down to you got this virus, you got this virus, you got this virus.
I learned a similar test actually, but I never think to test on my. I learned to talk to invisible world, the spirit of nature and things like that, and it's a test. It's a test. It's also a test anybody can learn to do. I could find water and with this test, and so we talked. And actually, you need to practice. This zone is very sensitive to pressure of the air. So if you have sensitive, but you would feel the hair coming, and this zone is sensitive, and so it's a test with your etheric body, if you want to know your aura, you know what I call, and when you are used, you can feel why your etheric body goes, like here there is nothing, and here I come into pressure. There is a pressure in my hand, so I know in this state of emotional state, my body is there, but I can have an intention and make any test with yes or no with my body, and I say my intention, if it's yes, my body will aura will increase, and if it's no, it will collapse. And I can test anything with that as well. But I never thought, funny enough, to test on my response body on emotional or health issue. It was always external things.
Yeah.
And I never even thought of that.
But
Until
you can do,
the
you,
test you do
you can
now.
do, you can
It's
do-
similar test actually.
You can do a whole body. You can do a whole body muscle test. You can stand in front of water, and you could go, "Does my body?" And then you can do that, and you'll feel it go, pull to water.
The what?
Yeah, because the water's good, But I could put something else, a phone,
Telephone.
like a phone.
Oh, I forgot to stop it. Doesn't matter. It will be.